guys, it's been a long time since I've made a video of Unquestionable Faith. My partner is not here because he's residing in Florida, and I'm here alone. And it's since like February the 2nd since I've made a video. But yeah, today I want to make this video about hope. Talked about hope and your dreams, goals, on what you're not supposed to give up on. We humans tend to give up quickly when we don't have what we want. Sometimes we grow desperate. We grow desperate to have that. And we should not give up because God made us into soldiers. We are soldiers. We are fighters. We're not quitters, because He gave us a choice. He gave us a choice to choose between good or bad, between what you want and what you don't want. I mean, that's why it's called free will. We have a choice, and our choice should be to fight for what's right, to fight for what we feel is right in our souls, not our hearts, because our hearts are our organs. But, everybody says heart because it's a metaphorically, but it's our souls. Our soul is the most powerful thing alongside God and the brain, because our soul is what gives us that instinct, that feel for emotions. Because the brain, somewhat, but without a soul, we'll be just a walking stone. You'll be so cold and with no emotions whatsoever. But we should not give up on what we want. Say a relationship. If something is going wrong in it, you should try harder to make it right, because love, you have to work for love. Love is also a job in a way, and you have to fight for it and work for it. Not everything is easy in this life, because if it was, we would all be kings and successful, and there would be no poor people and whatnot. But yeah, if you like somebody and they don't like you back, you ask yourself why. Well, you should have patience. They might tell you why in the moment, but later on in life, time goes by. Time changes everything. And believe me when I tell you, time does change everything. Because they can be thinking one thing today, and another day they could be regretting themselves of what they did. But this is a quote that I made in life, and it's my own, it's nobody else's. You won't find it anywhere else. We all go through the same title in life, but never the same story. By that I mean that we don't go through the same troubles. Economic problems, they're not the same as everybody else's. Emotional problems, they're not the same. Family problems, they're not the same. Relationship problems, they're not the same. Hunger issues, everything. We are not the same. So when somebody gives you advice, it doesn't really mean that it'll work for you, but you should take it. You should take it and consider it and think about it and just see the variables. Because just because there wasn't any success in that person's life, that doesn't mean it won't happen to you. One thing is being a sanctuary, like people helping you when you're down, like making you feel better. And it's good, but they don't really know what you're going through, because you can tell them, but they don't feel it. They can cry and feel sorry for you, but they do not know what it is. They don't know what it feels like. So what I'm trying to say with this is that don't give up on what you want. There are going to be a lot of downs, and trust me, there are going to be a lot. I've been through a lot for my 20 years in life, and frankly, some of it I think it was unfair. And I wouldn't want that, but you have to keep going. You have to keep going and not give up. Plus, hope and faith, go together. I mean, faith is to believe in something you do not have, and you see it looks like you cannot reach, but at the moment. And hope is to not give up. They fit right there. They're kind of the same, but not, but they fit. So what I do to get through the day sometimes, and most of the time, is just, I don't know what your beliefs are, but what I do is sometimes I just pray. And prayer doesn't have to be kneeling down on your knees and just closing your eyes and closing your hands together to try to talk to God, because no, it doesn't have to be that way. A prayer is you on your private time, go anywhere you like. I do it all. I do it over here sometimes. I just walk when I pray, and go through that desert, and just at night look at the stars, or at the moon. Just having something in my head telling me that, having a figure that God is the moon and the stars are the angels, but just talk, and if I have to cry, I cry. I let it all out, because that's the only way that you can feel better. And you can talk with your family too. But in a weird way, you might feel better if you do that alone. Or there's always at least one person in your life that understands you completely, and one of his purposes is to understand you and help you through everything you're going through. You're gonna have to do some of it on your own, of course, because that's your life, but they will help you too. Him or her, it doesn't matter who, but they'll always be there for you. And always, you're not crazy. If you talk alone, you're not crazy. Just talk to God, because you're talking to somebody. Like I said, don't let anything get you down. Maybe it will in the moment, maybe 2 or 3 days, but I know you'll get right back up, because I have. And that's life. Just have faith and hope in what you desire the most. Sometimes you can lay back a little bit, but it's not that you're not paying attention to it. It's just that you're letting that situation breathe for a while. And there'll be a time that it'll come to you. There's a thing that sometimes bothers me, that people say, oh, that was not meant to be for you. But when time passes by, you have it, and then it was never going to happen. It was mine. It was just not the right time. Maybe it was the right time not to have it, and the other time, yeah, it was right too. But people don't know. They just assume to know. They can give you, like I said, they can give you advice, but it's not accurate. And they're doing their best to help you, and that's a great thing to do, because I do it. And sometimes I don't know everything either, because I'm not a God. But we do our best to help. And that's why I'm here. That's why we're here. Sometimes you don't see us, but that's why we're here. So, faith and hope. Don't give up on it. Fight for it. It's worth it. Trust me. So this is the end of the second episode of Unquestionable Faith. I just want to say hi to my family and friends in Puerto Rico, in Florida, Kinetic Mysteries, and in Arkansas. So see you guys next time. God bless you all. Bye-bye.